The team was having a lot of fun out there. The defense was fueling the offense. What did you guys see out on the court?
Yeah, we knew the last couple of games just wasn't the kind of style that we wanted to play. On the ball, defensively on the ball, we had to be more physical, those kind of things. So I feel like we did that today, and obviously led to some easy baskets and just having fun.
The big man had it going tonight. What did you think of Cat's play?
Yeah, he was great, man. We need him to be aggressive. Find his spaces and areas to be aggressive. But that's what we need from him.
How important was it for you to set the tone defensively?
I wouldn't say it's important for all of us, honestly. I mean, just how we are, how we've been, like I said, the last couple of games defensively. We needed to make sure we came in and, with aggressive, from the jump. And obviously now we got another young team with Charlotte who has talent, who, are playing pretty well so far. So we have to make sure we come in with physicality against them.
Kind of with that, Mike was talking about how after the game you said that the defensive stuff, a lot of it's mentality. That you taking it upon yourself to start the game like that shows kind of the leadership that this group continues to need. I know he asked you how important that is to set the tone, but also talk about it and be about it at this point in the season too.
Yeah, we're all learning each other. Obviously, we got someone who could be a defensive player of the year, out. So, and then obviously we got Mitch who has the same capability. So you have those two guys out. You got to make sure you pick it up defensively, and whether it's means sacrificing a little bit of energy offensively and making sure you're locked in defensively. It's something that we all got to be willing to sacrifice and willing to do, and we do that. We all reap the rewards for it.
First start of the season after starting all 77 of the games you played last season. Do you feel like old times being out there?
A little bit. I had to switch the routine that I had pregame so far. So I'm trying to find my good little pregame routine. But obviously getting out there to start was fun. So I'm happy we got the win. And I'm not 0-1 starting.
Cat was obviously off to one of the worst shooting starts to any season of his career entering the night. Do you tell a guy anything when he's going through a slump like that?
Cat is doing exactly what we need him to do. I know everybody wants to be all up in arms with shooting and those kind of things, but when we really get into the tough part of the season, we really start calling plays for him and getting him in positions where he's comfortable being aggressive, getting him to his spots, it would be good. So he's being an amazing teammate in terms of being patient with his role, finding ways to be aggressive but also get other guys involved. So he's been a team player so far. He's been sacrificing so far, and if you want to win, you need guys to be sacrifice one. But we got to make sure we find positions and ways to get him the ball to be aggressive.
What makes you most proud of representing the New York Knicks?
Just the city. The city is, where I was born in this area, lived in this area, has my best memories in this area, So, to be part of a team that I grew up cheering for and always held in high regard is it's amazing, and I'm thankful every day I get to put the jersey on.
What was the key to your efficiency today, your aggressiveness? What's wrong with the question?
There's nothing. I'm just looking at him.
I'm not going viral again.
How am I going to position this? It's just, got the ball in good spots, and Jalen was doing an amazing job of attracting attention, and it gave me a chance to, just be really aggressive, and just got opportunities to score.
People obviously look and see how great of a shooter you are and want you to shoot more, but your ability to use that threat to get to the hole, how much have you just really honed in on that this year and focused in on that and continued to just be aggressive and get to the hole?
Shoot or shoot, of course. I know everyone wants me to shoot, know me for the three ball, but I'm a more complete player than that, and a lot of times the three ball, my career shooting the three allows me to get to the basket and open the game up not only for myself but for my teammates. And tonight was a good night where attacking the paint, getting some easy layups, tough layups, whatever the case may be, opened the basket up for me, and it made the three ball feel much easier. And also, I think that also gave us it collapsed the defense a lot, and it gave us a lot of sprays and a lot of chances to get some really good shots. And, I thought that was really big for us tonight against a team that's really young, really talented, and has a lot of respect from us. So, obviously in a rivalry game, you got to play your best. And I thought we did a good job tonight of doing a complete job for 48 minutes and making it difficult for them, and then obviously trying to minimize their opportunities.
You've obviously had a lot of clean looks throughout all these games. I know a lot of the shots felt good with their left hands. It just didn't go with it. Does it just feel good to finally get those same looks and those shots finally hit the bottom of the net from downtown?
I've had slumps before, so it's, experience teaches me a lot. Just keep shooting, keep trusting the work. I said it out there on TV. I think this is an opportunity for me to tell young guys, obviously shot hasn't been falling, but I continue to show up to work, be the first one there, last one to leave, and just continue to believe in the work. I know it's disappointing, especially for me who put so much time in the gym, and you're not seeing the results every day the way you would like at the standard you anticipate. But never change the grind. Never change what you do every day that's made you the player you are today. Continue to put the work in, play even more work in, dive more into the game, and let the work speak for itself. And tonight, like I said, was a good night where, after all the shots I've put in with no cameras around and no lights on, finally for it to go in, it feels good, and it raises the confidence.
A couple more guys. Did you have any lingering effects on that fall you took in the fourth quarter?
Nah, I'll be all right. I'm all right right now. I don't know. When I was 20s, I felt pretty good after. I don't know what 30 would present tomorrow, but I feel better. It don't get better? No, it hurt a little more than usual.
You said experience teaches you a lot. How would you say your style of play has evolved over the years, and where do you want to still improve?
I still feel youthful as hell, so I feel, I get to the rim, I think I could always jump still super high and stuff. But experience has taught me just, how to get to my spots with less work. Not having to be so flashy, especially growing up in the hoop mixtape era, just keeping it simple, keeping the game as simple as possible. 1-2 dribble, get to the paint, make a right-hand layup, make a left-hand layup. Sometimes you take what I call talent shots, you're a step left floater, but, just keeping the game as simple as possible. Drop step, right hook, right-hand layup, spot up three, get to positions, just try to maximize opportunities in those spots like Bernard King did so well for the Knicks, when you get to those spots that you work on so much, just capitalize on those opportunities.